Hi there team, Albie Koster here. Welcome to this video. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I certainly am. Guys, I've been getting a few emails from some of our PTG members asking me how to set up an ad inside the revenue sharing advertising platforms. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run through how to set up an ad, how to get traffic being sent through to the PTG lead capture page. But the principles of this can be used for any business at all. I'm going to use PTG as the example because the majority of my team are in PTG, but you can use this traffic for any business opportunity out there. Now let me just explain why the revenue sharing traffic is really good traffic. Number one, it's extremely cheap. It's some of the best priced traffic out there. Just for cents, you can end up with opt-ins into your list. But the other great thing is just got to understand the audience. The whole revenue share industry is filled with business opportunity seekers. And every one of those business opportunity seekers has to click on 10 ads per day. Now, just the nature of a business opportunity seeker dictates that they're in the looking zone. Now, just think of yourself. Many of you are already in the revenue sharing advertising platforms. How many of you guys have actually clicked on an ad and then actually gone through to see what that's about? It's piqued your interest. Well, it's the perfect audience to be pitching your business to. So what I'm going to do is run through how to set it up, and then you can use that for pretty much any business that you might have out there. As I said, I'm going to run through how to set it up in PTG because it can sometimes be a little bit complicated where to find the lead capture form inside the back office there. So let's get to it. First thing you need to do is go through to your PTG members area. Just let me drop myself down in the corner there. And obviously you need to log in. So let's go ahead and log in there. And what we need to do is locate where our lead capture form is. And where we go is where it says sales funnel links. We click on there. And underneath there, we're going to find the lead capture pages. These are the ones that I personally use, so I'm going to run through with them. And this here is the URL or the web address for your lead capture page. Now, if you want to see what that looks like, you just click on that little window there, and that's what that looks like. Okay, and this one here, second one, this is one that I use quite often. I've had a fantastic response to this one here, and it's the one I'm going to leave open because I'm going to copy the text out of that in a minute. And to find the link, your own personal link, all you need to do there is copy that URL there. So just highlight that, make sure there's no space at the end there. Go ahead and copy that there. Next thing you need to do is go over to, I'm going to start out with Likes Excel because that's the one of the platforms we're working at the moment. Go ahead and log in there. Log into your back office there. Now where you need to go is where it says advertisements. So just sort of hover over the top of that advertisement sign there, and a little drop down menu will come down, and you want to go here where it says create ads. Click on there and you'll come to this page here. Now let me just pull myself over that side so you can see everything. All right, so the first thing we need to do is, I mean, if you follow the steps you shouldn't have any trouble, but let me just run through it anyway. Step one is they need to check the domain to see if it's a safe domain. So just actually paste in that that URL that you copied, check the domain, it should come up with an OK. There we go, it says that's okay, and then go over here and see if it works in an iframe. I won't explain what that is, but just paste it in there, check it, and if it opens up and you can see it fine, then that's fine. Yes, it is fine. And then what we have to do is actually give it a name. So let's just call that PTG. That's the name there. We want to put the link where you want the traffic to go to. So we're going to paste that link in there. And now we're going to create the ad. Now what I like to do is actually make the ad very similar to the lead capture page. So it's a seamless mental journey that people go through. It would be silly if you had make an honest online living as your lead capture page and you had something like, you know, interested in puppy dogs. You know, that's an extreme example, but there's no congruence there. And so what you want to do is make it congruent with your lead capture page. So I would actually pretty much copy it word for word. So when it says you enter an expressive heading for the ad, I would say learn how to make an online living, an honest online living. Oops, I've got to get my caps wrong. There we go. And put that in there. Now the short description, again, I would just go ahead and copy what it is there. Let's copy that in there and paste that in there. This is just, I mean, you can put in your own, you can try and copy the rest of the text in there. I'm just giving you an example. And then we put down here, this is your sort of your call to action in the bottom here. So click here to find out how. There we go. Alrighty, so it's as simple as that. As I said, just try and keep it congruent with your lead capture page. People will come from here, they'll come through to your lead capture form, and it will be the same story. All right, now all we need to do now is click here where it says save text banner, and it's going to save that there. And what we can do now to see that ad is to go here where it says manage advertisements, and you'll see that we actually have to make a little bit of a change. You can see here how I've got too much text on that top line there. So what we do there is we go to edit, and we'll go up here and we'll just say learn, and we'll leave the word, actually what we'll do here is we'll make an honest, we'll just make it make an honest online living. And I think the rest of it was okay. So then we just, we do save the banner there. Okay, and you can see that's now correct. Now I'm just going to delete this one here. This is what I prepared earlier. Make an honest online living while making a real difference in other people's lives. Click here to find out how. Let's click on that. Make sure that goes through. Oh, here's an issue. It says here the requested was not found on this server. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to edit here again, and I am going to make sure that that link is okay. I'm going to copy that here, and I'm just going to paste this up here and see if that does come up. Okay, so I would say that that is just a temporary that is just a temporary outage on the P2G server. So that'll be fine. I'm sure in a few minutes that'll be rectified. So we'll just hit save banner there again. All right, so what we need to do now is we need to add views. We need to actually either purchase views or use our ad packs. The most efficient thing to do is to actually go ahead and buy some what they call public relations packs and then add that traffic to here. Now how you do that is go to the cockpit here, and then you would just, you would just go to the front page, just click on that little banner there. That'll take you through to the front page here, and you would buy what they call a PR package. Go ahead and purchase one of those. Now they're €50 each, and for every €50 you'll get 800 visitors to your website. So you go ahead and you buy packages. You can pay with a credit card or a debit card. You just use your debit card as your credit card. Buy as many packages as you can afford. The other great thing about if you buy a PR package is you get all your money back, plus you get an extra 20%, okay, which is part of the revenue sharing process. If you don't want to do that, you can actually just go ahead and purchase credits. So we go over here where it says manage advertisements, and you can actually add views. Actually, you can't do that. The only way you can add views is to actually go and buy a PR package. So go ahead and buy a PR package. This video is mostly going to be for people who have already got PR packages, but here's a great way to get free traffic to your website, because you are going to get all that money back. So that's how you set it up in Likes Excel. Now the other great little secret place that I found is in Traffic Monsoon. Now what you do here is you log into your account. When you log into your account, you'll come to this page here, and what you're looking for on the left hand side here is where it says buy massive traffic. Now click on the left there, and first thing you need to do here is you need to go and purchase some credits. Now, credits are just super cheap. It's ridiculous. You can get 2,500 clicks for $5, and it gets cheaper and cheaper as you go on. I actually just bought 50,000 clicks the other day, and you can pay for that with Payzer, Solid Trust Pay, or if you've got a current Traffic Monsoon account, you can just pay for it out of your balance. All right, and again, it's super simple to set up. You just head over here to buy massive traffic, and you set up an ad. Look, let me just have a say. Look, this is how simple this one is. All you do here is you paste in your URL. And let me just make sure I didn't get the HTTP twice. That's it. You update it. You go back to massive traffic, and then you just add. What you need to do is your ad will pop up like this, and then you need to click this add credits, and then you add the credits that you've purchased, and those credits that are available will show up here. Guys, this is getting a really high opt-in rate. Actually, I shouldn't even be telling you this. I was just sharing this with Lawrence the other day. I had I think 31 clicks, and I got 12 opt-ins out of 31 clicks. And remember, this is business opportunity seekers. Now, it doesn't come through really quickly. Likes Excel traffic comes through unbelievably fast. You'll get all 800 visitors within about 2 days. It takes sometimes it can take up to a day to get your ad approved. But once it comes through extremely fast. So this is another solid piece of gold. Just maybe keep this one to yourself. But really good. It comes through slow, but it opts in really, really well. The conversions are great. So let me just pull myself up here again. Sorry about that. There we go. Now I can see you all, and you can see me. There's a couple of little tips for great traffic, cheap traffic. It does convert. I've actually got some people in my PTG team that came through my Ad Hit Profits business, and if I mention their names, you would know who they are. They're active members, and they're building teams. They've made me a lot of money. They've made themselves a lot of money, more importantly. So it is effective, but you do need a lot of it to be effective, but it's super cheap, and the conversions will well and truly make up for any expense, and you'll make a great passive income out of those little traffic sources. So hopefully this helps you. Any questions, let me know. As I said, the greatest thing about those revenue sharing advertisement programs is if you buy the ad pack in Traffic Monsoon or the PR pack in Likes Excel, you'll not only get your money back, but you'll get in Traffic Monsoon, you'll get an extra 10%. In Likes Excel, you get another 20% on top of that. On top of that, you can actually compound as the money gets shared with you each day. You can compound and buy more shares. So you're essentially getting free traffic plus an extra 10 or 20% as well. I mean, it's ridiculously easy. It's effective. And it's just a couple of little hidden gems which I thought I'd share with you. So have an awesome day, have an effective day, and get stuck into your business. Guys, just get the job done. Set a goal, get it done, and I'll catch you on the other side. This is Albie, over and out. Bye-bye.